earlier this year, I was able to take a trip back to my home island after being away for so long. So today's video is basically a full trip recap, glossing over some of the things that we got to do, my disappointment over the things that I didn't get to do, and just some fun things I noticed which made me realize, or made me more like, oh yep, I'm definitely on Guam. So my visit to Guam was a total of about 3 weeks, and I won't go into full detail about everything we did during that time, as I have a whole playlist of videos for day-to-day experiences, and I will leave a link for that above or below down in the description. So you can definitely check out those videos if you want to see how we spent each day in the island life. To be brief though, I'm definitely happy I got to reunite with family and friends, especially during my sister's wedding. I also enjoyed revisiting some of the old stomping grounds or places we would party at the Horse and Cow and Porky's. Obviously, I was thrilled to indulge in all the awesome food again and go back to some of my favorite restaurants.
I've been waiting for this day.
I also got to bask in the beautiful warm waters and go snorkeling, which was one of my favorite weekend activities when we lived there. I was fortunate to capture some awesome sunrise shots as well as sunsets. I can't lie, Guam has got some of the most amazing skies. And then overall, I was just happy to bring my baby girl Mila to my home island and show her where mommy's from. Even if she won't remember it personally, the pictures and videos I got are going to be so fun to show her in the future. Now, here are some of the things that we didn't get to do, and a lot of it is because I either had Mila with me, but no one to assist me with her, and you know, some things are harder to do when you have a baby, or we just kind of ran out of time. There really is so much you can squeeze into 3 weeks. The first thing that I'm kind of sad we didn't really get to do was explore more mom and pop stores. We did go to one in Jonya maybe towards the end of our trip, but I really did want to go visit different ones, kind of do like a mom and pop shop hop. And plus, literally from south, central, and north, like all of the mom and pop stores that you can find in each village differ from each other depending on what kind of local snacks they have or local food. So if you do get the chance to visit any of the mom and pop stores, yeah, just really indulge in the food they got. One of the things I also am disappointed I didn't get to do was go on a hike while I was visiting. My favorite hike to do would definitely have to be to Agwe Cove, and that's a little bit more up north in like the Dedido and Harmon area. And though I know that hike by heart, it's smarter to go with a group, or at least just with one other person, just in case, just to be safe. And there was just a conflict of schedules, like I had to remember that some friends that I had wanted to go with me, they work full time. So if I could go during a weekday, they weren't available. And then on the weekends, I had, events going on for my sister's wedding. And those were the times that they were free. So it was just kind of like tough, but I didn't want to chance it and go by myself. But the reason Agwe Cove is one of my favorite hikes is just because the end result, first of all, it's not even that long of a hike. But the end result is when you get out into the cove, get into the ocean, it feels so rewarding. And it's such a great snorkeling spot too. But yeah, those are one of the things that, I was like, oh man, really, really wanted to go. Something else that I had been looking forward to and didn't get to indulge in was taking the Valley of the Latte tour. And the only reason I really couldn't do this one is because I couldn't get somebody to go with me when I was available. Again, because, a lot of my friends and family were working. But the tour, from what I've seen in my friends' posts or on their website, is that you can go on like a boat or you can go ride on a caravel. So a lot of stuff that involves like physical activity or things that it's just it wouldn't be ideal if you were holding a baby and also trying to document what's happening. I don't know, I just kind of had to make a decision and play it safe. However, when we make a trip back, and I say when, not if, Mila should be a little older, so I kind of foresee her, she'd already be able to stand and walk, so she can hold my hand while I document the experience. One of the sites that I had really wanted to revisit but wasn't able to was the Inarahan pools. And they're basically just these natural pools. It's really, really pretty. You can go swim in the pools if you wanted to, take your family there. Or if you wanted to kind of walk up to the cliffside and overlook the ocean and the waves, that's also a really, really breathtaking view. But during our time while we were there, I guess they were doing some construction or some renovations on the site, so they had closed it off. I was like, no, bad timing. And last on the list of things I'm sad I didn't get to do while I was visiting Guam was go scuba diving. I had gotten scuba certified a couple years ago on Guam, and I've actually heard that Guam is one of the best places you can get scuba certified because it's a little more affordable. That's what I've been told. But I think the bonus is all the dive sites around the island that you get to explore. Obviously, scuba diving is one of those activities that, wouldn't be recommended that you do it by yourself. It's better to go either with a group or with a partner. When I used to go scuba diving, I went with my husband, so, we had each other. And if I did get the opportunity to go scuba diving while I was there, probably the first on my list of sites to dive would have been the Blue Hole. That dive, while daunting at first, it's exhilarating. That's the only way I can really describe it. But you drop down into this, into this hole, and when you come out and all from the bottom, and then all you see is just blue out in front of you. It's it makes you feel so small in this world, so small in this vast ocean. But it really is. It's an awesome experience. Being back on Guam for that time, there were definitely things I noticed that I missed, or it was just, kind of these little aspects of the island that made me go yep, I'm definitely back home. One of those things is definitely hearing the local accent. It's a little bit more of the Chamorro accents that I hear. I don't even really know how to describe what it sounds similar to, but you're on Guam when you hear the people around you talking. I would either be grocery shopping or eating, and I just hear B, we go down to the, we're gonna go down to the store there, you gotta pick up this one. Or even hey man, did you hit up my cousin, because he's gonna hook you up with the fishing, the fishing supplies. I think when I heard it a lot was definitely when I was introducing Mila to a lot of my family, because that's when you hear all the Chamorro slang get thrown out, oh carajo, you're so cute, oh sebut, saying oh, she makes me so a good day, it's all these terms that make you when you're describing when you're oh, because you think a baby's so cute. And I probably don't even do that great of an impression of it, but that's the closest I can get. Along with hearing the accents, one thing that happens a lot too on Guam, and it was one of those things that I was wow, I haven't heard this in a long time, but people calling me Nen. So Nenny is baby in Chamorro, so when you say Nen, it's calling somebody babe. Nen, oh wow, it's been a while since I've heard that. But literally almost everywhere I went, Nen, you need help with that? Ay Nen, are you okay? Ay Nen, make sure you dress a little cooler next time, it's really hot here on Guam. I was aw, I miss being called Nen all the time. And then the third thing that I experienced that I realized I really missed was running into familiar faces almost every single day. That is something, I can't say it only happens on Guam. It more so happens around, tight-knit communities. And that is definitely something that Guam is known for. And I would say that really contributes to, how easy it is to make friends while you're on the island. Literally almost every single day that we were there during this trip, I ran into somebody no matter where I was. Danielle? Danny? Danielle? Hey, is that you? And I would always oh, hey! It was just always really nice to run into a friend or just, just a familiar face in general. All in all, it was such an awesome trip back home, and I can't wait for the next one. If you're ever curious about visiting Guam, then definitely check out my other videos for more info. And if you do get a chance to visit the island, then don't forget to give out a friendly Hafa Adai. I hope you all enjoyed the video today. If you did, then please give it a like. Also, feel free to check out my other videos all about the beauty of Guam. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can catch all the new stuff I post. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!